Hi, hello. It's me, your Benna. I am going live right now to do an Aquarius full moon reading and also to give a little bit of a life update for what might be going on with me because I know it's been a minute since I've been live and it's definitely been a minute since I've done a reading on the live. So, thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm Benna. I am an astrologer. I am needed. Ooh, I am. Yeah, I am. I'm an astrologer. I am a dream interpreter. I am a card reader. I love the work that I do, and I'm so glad to be here today and to talk to you more about what I do through my cards. But first and foremost, let's kind of talk about what's going on right now because it is the Aquarius full moon today. If you are on the east coast of the United States, then you will probably see the full moon at its peak at about 9:30 this evening. So keep those eyes peeled for that big baby in the sky. But also what else is going on is a lot of things, right? So, like I said, we have the moon down here in Aquarius, and she is just about to conjunct Saturn. But then we have the sun up here in Leo. And what I really wanted to talk about is Mercury in Virgo. And that is really important because this is my natal position. And part of why I like to do readings is because of my Mercury in Virgo. And I think that she's a very beneficial placement for me. I think it provides the ability for me to be a reader the way that I need to be a reader and to provide the insight and the messages that need to come through. When Mercury is in Virgo, he really, really likes that. Like, there are certain signs that planets rule over, there's rulership. But then there's certain signs that planets just love to be in. And they just do all of the best, greatest things. And that is what the case is for Mercury with Virgo. Mercury does a really good job in Gemini. He's like, I know what's going on. It's great. It's cool. It's fine. It's dandy. But with Virgo, it's just like, let me sing the praises of all the things I know how to do and can communicate to you. So, with that being my natal position for my placement for Mercury, Virgo, I would like to go ahead and read some cards for you. I have my Moonology deck with me today. We're going to go ahead and use this little baby here. It's really great. It's based in astrology and I really, really like it. So let's go. What do I need to share with you, the Lux Navita followers, for this Aquarius full moon today? What do I need to share with you, the Lux Navita followers, this Aquarius full moon today? What do I need to share with you, the Lux Navita followers, this Aquarius full moon day? What do I need to share with you, Lux Navita followers, this Aquarius full moon day? Alright, let's go. Here we go. First card we got is your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. What's the other thing that I need to do? You know what? It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So my plan is, and the action is to actually listen to what these cards are saying to me and shuffle this deck differently because this is not how I typically utilize this deck. No, it's not. No, that's not how I normally shuffle this deck. I normally shuffle this deck like this. And we go with flyers on this deck. We don't do those card pulls like that. No, we don't. So let's do this again. Let's shuffle this baby again. What do I, Benna, need to share with you, the Lux Navita followers, for this Aquarius full moon? Well, we got the full moon and Leo cards. Don't let your pride get in the way. All right. What about our pride? Which is very much a thing with this Aquarius full moon. You know, the sister sign axis is a very real thing. And Aquarius and Leo, Leo and Aquarius. So that's kind of the vibe today, too. Don't let your ego get too much in the way. Don't kill your ego. Your ego is part of yourself. It's a necessary part of yourself that you need for survival. Because ego is where we operate from self, right? Self-centered. That's important. Leo teaches us how to be self-centered in the healthy way, the way that Aries also focuses on being self-centered. All right, so what about this? What about this full moon in Leo card do we need to know? Do I need to share with you? What about this card? What about this card? What about this card, y'all? What about this card? Alright, well, this was the one. We'll take this one. And it is the Balsamic Moon, A Time for Healing card, which is really, really great. So I think what I need to share with you is that we, as a collective, the bottom of the deck card is this energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. We as a collective are learning what it means to operate from self, being self-centered instead of other-centered, and how our codependencies need to be worked on, and utilizing the Aquarius full moon as a way to recognize the ways that we try to people please others. And that is a codependency. And what I mean by that is this Aquarius full moon and the don't let pride get in your way, the Leo full moon card have to tell us is be you. Be your weirdo self. Let those freak flags fly however you need to let them fly, because that's what the world needs. That's what we need right now. We need you to be the most you that you've ever been in your entire life, right? Keep going at it. Keep asking yourself, who am I? What am I doing here? How do I get the things that I want to get? How do I accomplish the things that I feel like I need to accomplish? I'm here reading cards to y'all, and I hope that that's a helpful thing, because as those other cards said, I need a practical plan for my dreams, yeah? But part of that also is understanding that your healing is a journey, and that you can have ideas about how things are going to work, but what happens is always what is supposed to happen. And you are given what you are given to learn what you need to learn from those things. And that can definitely sound really toxic in a lot of different ways, because this planet that we exist on is very much based in pain and very much based in really awful things happening all of the time. And it's true that nobody deserves those awful things ever, 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 ever. But our challenge is to recognize that those things are actually awful, and then to make the changes as a society so that those things don't keep repeating. A lot of what I'm talking about here is abuse, and a lot of what I want to help with my community, because that's what this is. I want to help my community see with so much clarity how important healing is, and how important your healing journey is to not just yourself, right? But to other. Aries Libra axis, Leo Aquarius axis, right? AO, LA. Recognizing that when you take care of yourself, you are better suited, and you are actually taking care of others. So I know that was a lot that was said there, but I really appreciate you being here with me and listening to what I have to share with you. And I hope that you have found some kind of clarity, right? Because that's my goal, to provide clarity. Hello, Mercury Virgo, right? That's what the whole point is with readings, especially with chart readings, especially with dream interpretations, and especially with card readings, which is what my job here is. So if you feel like you're confused, if you feel like you can't see, if you feel like you need some hangman energy with some new perspective, my name's Penna, and I'm here for you. You can find me at luxandvita.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back doing these readings again. I promise y'all I will not disappear like the way that I did. I, took some time for myself, right? That's what we all need. We need to sometimes just take some time for ourselves, and we come back to things whenever we're ready to come back to them. So that means that Monday, yes, Dear Sweet Moon Day, I will be back with a Moon Day reading. I might be using the Moonology deck because it's moon based and it's astrology based. But we'll see. I have a lot of different decks now. I'm working so much more on my Lenormand. I'm so excited to keep progressing with that and sharing that more with you. If you've been following the page, I've definitely been posting some of that. But yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of my community on this Aquarius Full Moon. And I look forward to seeing y'all around. Okay? Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Again, I'm Penna, Star Whisperer, Star Lord, and it's been a pleasure. All right. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Bye. Bye.